Oral questions.
Or Ottawa South.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Speaker, Canadians aren't fools. They can see that Canadians are far more concerned with large-scale political propaganda than economic recovery. The Prime Minister launched a campaign to improve his own image, and he's getting the taxpayers to pay the bill, and the bill is to the tune of $60 million, and it's not over. What hurts the most, Mr. Speaker, is that with this money that he's borrowed, he's doing frivolous things. Why is the Prime Minister mortgaging the future of our children with this political partisanship? The Honourable Minister of International Trade. Mr. Speaker, what's important to consider is the comments from people other than the Liberal critic. For example, the International Monetary Fund has stated that Canada is the best placed country weathering this economic global crisis. Canada is taking the lead among industrialized countries, and we're going to continue to be the leader. The Honourable Member for Ottawa South.
Conservative vanity advertising campaign has cost at least $60 million borrowed dollars and is well on its way to over $100 million. Let me put this in context for Canadians. $60 million could fund any one of the following: 30 MRI machines, 1,000 registered nurses' salaries for 1 year, 20,000 hip, knee and cataract surgeries, or 8,500 insulin pumps for our kids coping with type 1 diabetes. What does the government have to say to Canadians suffering on waiting lists while they waste their money?
The Honourable Minister of International Trade. Order.
There are two things we need to consider. First of all, past historic record of the Liberal government. The only time they had the opportunity to do something related to health care in the 90s, they slashed it by over a third without even consulting the provinces. Mr. Speaker, when it comes to advertising, which is the other point the minister or the member is raising, we think Canadians want to know about things like how to access H1N1 vaccine. We think they want to know about Canadian military recruitment program. We think Canadians want to know about the Home Innovation Tax Credit, and we think they want to know how to access these programs, and we're going to tell them, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for Ottawa South.
Mr. Speaker, the largest propaganda campaign in Canadian history keeps rolling on down the tracks. Now it's a $46,000 Conservative gravy train. But let's continue. $60 million buys 600 affordable housing units, or it buys 2 million bus passes for seniors on pensions, or it's tuition fees for 10,000 students. In the face of so many needs, why does the Prime Minister insist on his obsession for self-promotion? Why does he continue to put greed before need and cheap politics before people?
The Honourable Minister of International Trade.
Mr. Speaker, I'll tell you what well-spent, well-directed investment can buy. On our economic action plan, Mr. Speaker, some 7,500 projects are underway across this country, providing employment, providing everything from water treatment plants to improved highway systems to increased infrastructure improvements at our post-secondary institutions right across the country. That's what good money buys, Mr. Speaker, and the good money comes from the hard work of taxpayers. That's why our tax system continues to be the lowest among the G8 countries. We're continuing this.
The Honourable Member for Vancouver Centre.